Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more Void War, shall we? Picking up where we left off with our just team of... Well... This guy's alive, and the rest of the crew? A husk? Yeah, we got a few zombies. It's fine. We got a great crew. The morale is high. Everybody's at their station, and we need to warp. Let's see, and we need to pick something. The machine shrine. So this is not the shrine that we currently are affiliated with. Let's see if I can figure that out. I think I picked the Raiders or something like that, or the... Where would that even be? In terms of, like, loadout? That's a great question. Who am I affiliated with, right? I know I picked a shrine. I'm just not entirely sure how to see that information on this screen. I can upgrade my ship a bit. I have 87. What would I want to upgrade? Generally, you like to have more weapons, but if I could punch up into more shields, that gets also gross too. I can fire all three of the weapons I have, which seems pretty good. Like, I'm pretty happy about that. I'm powering everything. I think if I upgrade, I could save money to buy something, like another crew member, but even then, I don't feel that I need another crew member. I think if I bought... To get one more shield, I would need to spend a lot. I'd need to spend 100 on that, and it would take 2 pips of power. So what I'll do is just buy the power in advance, and then I could use that for anything else that I might want. But if I can then get enough to go for it, I will. So I'm going to go to this node right here and get the power, all right? You tear back into real space and are greeted by a possessed vessel. Fantastic. It suddenly turns its guns on you. Good. Okay. Pause. Command mode. What do we got? This thing, what's your weapon? You have a graviton cannon, and you have a bolt cannon. So they almost have enough damage to, they're getting more weapons. So I got to watch out for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first fire this gun at their shield. It looks like inside, oh my goodness gracious. This game is so wild. There's just a skeleton. Okay. Well, that's there. What's their shield? 1. Fine. I'll fire this at their engine, and we'll just wait until the grav beam is powered up. I like the purple, like, mist coming off of their ship. Intense. So they do take down my shield, but it's already back up with 1. So it's going to be... I don't think they can actually get through it currently. And that's fantastic. It's like the best news you could possibly get. Alright, I'm going to bolt cannon their engine. I don't know if they're going to run away. I mean, it's a skeleton. Like, I don't know what his plans are, but they got breached. I don't think they care about that. So their shield is wrecked, and I'm going to just take E, and I'm going to go... can I get more than 3? I think I can. Like, if I go like this... Yeah, that's so bad for them. Beam weapons are just so gross. So gross. Alright, we get some metal. Remember, we need 100 to get that shield to 3. And, I mean, I'm only gauging this by FTL standards. But with FTL, like, 3 shield pips this early on is very, very challenging for them to get through. So I'm going to go down here instead and avoid... I've already committed, so... A frozen corpse collides with one of your ship's antenna masts. Later, you discover an item caught in the scaffolding. Oh, okay, we found a riot shield. So this is something I can actually give to one of my units. I could give it to my commander if I really wanted them, to do a bunch of damage. But instead, I could just give it... this is a tool. So actually, they can't hold it. Now, these guys can, these dudes, but I'll give it to the commander. So this just says you take, it slows you down, but this guy has teleport, and it reduces enemy DPS. So this is good at keeping Marnum alive. And we'll warp crew contacts and psychomancy. Let's go that way. Let's see what the shop has. I probably won't have any money. You encounter a raider vessel under attack by an Imperial patrol ship. Let's take it to the Imperials. You power up your weapons and move in to engage. Okay, so this is a strong ship. They have 2 shield pips, and they have a energy beam. Scary. And they can't get through it, though, unless they fire this. But this does a lot of damage. So their ship is actually really scary. So we're going to have to go right away, take out their shield, and just fire at their weapon system. And pray that we survive. I'm going to put this on auto fire. So this will spawn ghouls, so we just have to kind of see if we could stay alive for our grave beam. So they fired their energy beam, and the AI usually does garbage like this. Like, the smart thing, of course, would have been to wait until the shield was down, but the beam can't get through the shield at all. So that, doesn't end up being a good play on their part. They did a little bit of damage right there. But now, what we're trying to do is see if we can, when their shield is down, just absolutely give them a hard time. And I feel like something like this would be a hard time. I don't think we hit him. I think their shield came back up. I must have missed. I really thought I hit them. I did not. That is terrible. Yeah, we're taking some damage. We're not doing well. Our shield is in trouble. Are you fixing it? Okay. So, I'm going to actually move this servo husk in here and see if you can help repair. We're taking a lot of damage, and we're not hurting them hardly at all. Yeah, we keep missing. Like, we're not accurate enough to hit them, and that is really, really bad. Our boarding is taken offline. I'll fix it. Okay, the grave beam is ready, but their shield is up, so I have to just pray. I won't trigger this beam. Okay, their shield is down. Now I can do something like that. There we go. Now they have ghouls. Okay, we just had to make sure we hit with the grave beam. Now they have a problem on their hands. I'm gonna move her servo guy back here. They're not boarding me. I don't care about the doors. I just want to make sure my shield stays up. Alright, so their shield is down. Down again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it up in time, though. Yeah, it's back up. So I'll have to save my beam. We missed, which is annoying. Shield down. There you go. My hull is at 75% strength, which is rough, but theirs is even worse. They're hitting me. I mean, they're still firing away, like, it's kind of scary. Here, go fix this. We just need to be able to keep their shield down long enough to hit them with this beam. Down. Toast. I mean, that was scary. We took the most damage we've ever taken. And all we got was 44 scraps. So, oh, but then the raider vessel has been destroyed by a shot, but we did get 57. So this is enough for us to upgrade our shields. So this is scary, and we took a lot of damage. Maybe at the shop we can repair, but it's not the end of the world. So I'm going to go here, and we're going to upgrade and go shield, upgrade. All right, now we have 3 pips of shield. And you can go, let me go back to stations. All right, so now we have 3 bars of shield, and let's try to get to the merchant and see about how repairing works. I'm not too worried about it. Nothing here. All right, let us trade. And yeah, you can repair 1 hull point for 14. I can repair 11 points for 33. Which is great. Just to top back off. However, I could also, I mean, look how cheap this is. I could buy a crew. And these are just raiders that I could send at people. Getting a blood cultist would be awesome, but I just don't have it. I don't need munitions. I think I'm gonna repair Max, and then I think I'm just gonna buy this raider. And the reason I'm doing that is because let's see. Yeah, they don't have any weapons. Let's see, where's my new person? This guy, for boarding purposes. Like, you know, they could board me, and that would be bad, but I could also just send this guy out. And he's the same as just these generics. He's actually more hit points here. He's not as good as my enforcers, which are, you know, made for this. Let's see. Actually, let me see this with my loadout, or maybe no loadout. Yeah. You see, like, do these people have skills or anything? You know, like in FTL, like the people have kind of like they're better in certain rooms, but I don't see that as a thing. Nah. So I might want to say, give me my baller guy, and I could send him on board. But he's also valuable, so maybe I want to send not as good people on board. Not sure. Yeah, being able to buy missiles would be cool. Let's go to that. Let's try to prioritize this weapons dealer. A wrecked ship idles in the distance. It seems to be suffering from some sort of supernatural corruption. Oh, it's fighting. Okay, I thought it was a do you fight or not. Alright, so they have 1 shield, and they have a 1 shot, 2 damage, and a 2 shot, 1 damage on similar charts. They can actually hurt us, which is terrifying, but they do have a loot chest. So if we want the loot chest, then we have to take them down. But not destroy the ship. Okay, so this is what we were talking about with boarding. So I think what I'm going to do... Oh, it's not manned. I need to put this guy here to man the station. There we go. And like this dude and this dude need to go here. And then... You know, you man the weapons. Okay. And then as soon as you get there, we're going to go ahead and just launch an assault sled. Oh, wait. I have to load the crew and launch an assault sled. Now they need to take out their weapons. And then I'm going to fire my gun here at their shield. And this can try to target the weapons. Okay, they're there. Okay. And I don't want to auto-fire anymore. That's enough. Oh, I think I fired at my own... where my guys were. Okay, we got the contents, and we're going to recall the crew. They took a little damage. Now, I think their ship is still firing at us, because it's possessed. So, even though we will return to stations... and we've done a lot of damage, they could still hurt us, so we got to be careful here. And that shield of theirs, I guess I haven't been able to hit it yet. Alright, now it's in really bad shape, and I've got guys just on board breaking it, so... They can't hurt us. Over. Feels better. After the explosion, only a few intact supply containers remain. You managed to recover one. I can take a missile template. I don't have a missile bay, though. Or another survivor. Sorry, buddy. I'm going to take the missile template, even though I don't have a bay. And let me see about upgrade. Can I install a missile bay? I think maybe I have to buy the tech or something. Yeah. Where did that even go? Maybe it didn't... Maybe you can't pick up the template without missiles. So that was dumb, but we'll find out. We go here, even though I don't really need a place to rest, but my guys will heal every time we move. Oh, no, you can. I can make another worker. Scavenge munitions, heal my injuries. Okay, great. So we got another dude. Welcome aboard. I'm going to save this station. We're going to get here. A vessel characteristic of the techno-cult is probing the nearby wreckage lanes. Warning sound as they shift their targeting antenna towards you. Okay, great. So, this is a scary ship because they have a lot of weapons. They've got missiles, disruptors, and neutralizers. So, given that, they have a lot of stuff, actually. So, we're going to go ahead and just target them. Alright, their shields have been hurt. And I could board them pretty easily. Missiles coming. Missed me, luckily. Okay, they have a fire, which is really good. Alright, they are down. So at this point, what I'm going to do is just give them the sheer disaster of this. Yeah. But we did get some metal. So nothing wrong with that. And, oh, okay, they're going for it. What is this? Fleshling. Oh my god. Immune to suffocation, moves fast. Well, that's a problem, but we do want to get that chest. Actually, Q here, W here. What do you have to hit me with? They can hit us. So, we're going to load the crew. Launch the sled right there. Clue Brock. Make room to disembark, okay. Did we get the chest? Okay, good, we did. Now they're fine. I think maybe because there was only one room or something. I don't know how that played out, but... Intruders detected. Uh-oh. Yeah, I see that. We're killing them, though. They're not really that strong. So they can just teleport onto our ship, which is a little scary. Now, I recalled my crew, but I think because it's disrupted, that's the problem. Alright, they are in awful shape. Is my crew back yet? Yeah, they came back. Alright, so we're going to go just return to stations here. Alright, we didn't take any hull damage, but our good buddy up there lost a lot of life. But we made a bunch of money, which is phenomenal. Alright, and let us trade with these. So they have a flare beam. Nice. They have equipment, devastator beam, magnetic pulse. Oh, I do have a missile template. I could sell it. But I need a missile bay. And I don't even know how to install it. Projectile count 3. Shield piercing 1. Oof. Now I think I want something like this. It's just, I have a bolt cannon, 1 shot. This does take 2 power, but this thing... Oh, it has a spread. It doesn't do any hull damage, though. And it stuns them, I see. So this would just be if I wanted to stun them. This thing charges, I suppose, slower. This takes a ton of power. So they can at least go through shields, which is pretty ridiculous. So I will buy this and slot it in. I'm going to need the rest to upgrade my ship. So like my weapon system just doesn't have enough power. But then I wouldn't have enough power to give it. So now I have 1 free power, and this takes 3. So, you know, I could turn off this and then just go 2 beams. Like, I could turn this off and turn that on. But I don't know if this is going to work. I'll try it, though, of course. Temporarily. Okay. Alright. Oh, the calm is suddenly interrupted by the piercing shriek of combat. Several breaches appear across your ship and you realize you've been ambushed. Okay, this is bad. So, we start ambush. Now, these breaches, however, do not affect our hull. Like, we're not taking damage. We just need to patch them up. Okay, they got it. And then we need to... here, you can go back here. You can go back here. Alright, so this is ready. So I'll start auto-firing on their shield. But I just need to wait for my beams. They only have 1 shield strength anyway. Here, you come back and go to this, like so. The life support should kick in and fill these back up. I mean, I would guess. Look at that. That is bad for them. Shield down. Ghouls on board. We're getting air back. They killed my ghouls. However, they're in really bad shape because I'm just going to do this. There goes the shields. Yeah, the Devastator is so good. And this is what you get right here. So, sneaky ambush, but we get a bunch of scrap, and we're happy. And then we're getting our oxygen back. I'm going to go ahead and just upgrade the ship. We will buy another reactor unit, 2 reactor units, actually. I want to be able to power this eventually, but I got to upgrade my weapons bay. So we just kind of did a little bit there to get in that direction, and let's go here. A technocult vessel is transporting an unusual container. It is. You attempt to conceal yourself within a dust cloud lest they see you. Unfortunately, you're unable to avoid detection. The machine priests quickly power up their weapons and move to engage. Okay, so they have 1 shield. They have an ion damage 3 and a hull damage 2. Okay, so they can get us. So it's time to just target their shield. And I'm going to do a quick snatch and grab. Load crew. Launch the sled here. Okay. And I recalled the crew. They might be dead, actually. I'm not sure if that worked or not. No, they made it. Return to stations. They made it really fast. I think I could be teleporting my guy over there, too. I'm just protecting him, not doing that. Okay. So this thing is ready. So I can sneak out. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to sneak right across here and just try to do... Yeah, that looks good. There you go. They're trying to power up. Okay, so all I have to do is wait one moment. And here's their engine. Right. Oh, God. The beam length on this grave beam is just so unreal. I think I might be able to actually hit all... Oh, my God, I can. It's so unfair. I almost feel bad about that. All right. Gee. I'll take another guy. Okay, let me return to stations, and I now have this other husk. I'm going to put this person on life support, and this person here. I'm just going to switch them really fast. This guy needs to heal. I'm just distributing. I'm going to save. No. Save stations. Ah, man. I pushed the button too fast, huh? Okay. So what I want is you go here, and you go here. This guy's hurt, so I want him to heal. Save stations. And then, you know, it's nice to have somebody back here in case the life support gets tampered with, but also in case wherever they board, or there's a fire or a breach or whatever it might be. All right, let's move on. So we got some healing. We approached the Stargate, and, well, there we go. So this is battered by subspace rifts, and this is besieged by the forces of Crom. I don't know. I am usually better off with Crom. I mean, just forces than with just space anomalies, but that might just be me. You arrive at a sector controlled by the war cult, also known as the Cult of Crom. Those few devotees of Crom who have not yet succumbed to the lunatic fury afflicting so many of their brethren are primarily occupied with the manufacturing of weapons and with the prosecution of the larger war against the Empire. Okay, sure. I gotcha. Great. Well, here we are in a new sector, and I don't think I have enough to upgrade my weapon system. It's gonna take me a ton to get the rest of the power to get all 4 guns online, but that would be incredible. And I don't know, I'm having a lot of fun here so far. I know I'm early days, and yet this is fantastic. This is the demo that I'm playing. I've already bought the full game, so I'm excited to try that as well once we die or see how far we can get with this run. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Take care.